Leon right here. I guess we'll start with just how's life been since we last got to see you compete, against Sean Prates, just outside of camp and everything. How's life been?
Life's been good. Had a new baby. Just been enjoying life, really sorting out your personal life. So yeah, just been chilling, really chilling, training, just normal life.
When were they born?
September.
Oh, so new. So how's the sleep schedule with that?
It's been good. It's been good. I'm lucky enough to have a good sized house where I can go to another room. But yeah, it's been good.
Well, I guess coming back, as a former champion, you get another big opportunity here in Madison Square Garden. So did you kind of have this date, or at least this month, kind of circled as when you would want to come back after that fight in March?
Yeah, for sure. It was either this one or the one that Tom was on. It was one of them two cards, but I know it was later on in the year that I wanted to compete.
And what did you make of Carlos as an opponent? Because the last couple fights you've had, it's been like grapplers and wrestlers that you've had to prep for. And Carlos is very much a one-punch knockout artist. Was it refreshing at all to not have to worry about guys shooting on you all the time?
Yeah, 100%. I think he's the first striker for like 4 years, I think. So it's exciting now to be able to. When you fight a striker, you can flow a bit more. It's a more entertaining fight. So I feel like he's a good opponent to get back to where I left off.
And has it felt any better to, as the champion, you have to carry the promotion, and then fighting in London, you'd have to carry the promotion. But here, the welterweight title's at the top. You got a lot of other guys, so you don't have that kind of burden of being the one that everyone is always kind of focusing on.
Not really. If we could have the choice, we'll be top of the bill, So, it is what it is.
What do you make of Carlos as an opponent, just overall as his skill level? Because he was in here, and we asked him, and he, didn't have many nice things to say about you. He said, his time is done. When it gets hard, he quits. If you've quit once, you've quit. You're going to quit again. So, what do you make of Carlos as an opponent?
He's all right. I think obviously skill for skills. I'm the better fighter, better athlete. I'll go out and remind him of who I am. You know what I mean? So, who has he fought? When the first time he moved up, it was Ian, and Ian beat him. His last fight, I don't know what Jeff Neal was doing. Just walking high guard, just walking flat-footed, walking in just like that. So he was there to be, and he was still on success. You know what I mean? So I think he's in for a rude awakening Saturday night.
Do you feel like the forgotten man in this division? Because, Kamaru's obviously, he's come back. He said he wants to fight for the belt next. Sean Brady wants to fight for the belt. Carlos wants to fight for the belt. But it doesn't seem like everyone is kind of
that's the game, right? When Kamaru was on a 2-3 fight losing streak, they're saying the same thing. Oh, he's done, blah, blah, blah. Then he comes out, he beats...
Buckley?
Yeah, but beats Buckley. Now he's like on fight for the title. I think that's just the game that we're in. It's what you've done for me lately, and it is what it is. After Saturday night, we go from there.
Leon, over here too, right? You stopped Kamaru Usman from tying Anderson Silva's 16-fight winning streak in the UFC, something Islam Makhachev is going for in the main event. Can you just give us your breakdown of that fight, and do you believe JDM stops that streak?
I'll keep going back and forth on the main event to see who wins. I think it all depends on how Islam looks first at 170, and if he comes out in heavy wrestle, there may be a probably edge Islam. But I feel like if we'll know from the first round how the fight goes. I feel like JDM does get taken down in most of his fight, but he's great at getting back to his feet, and he puts on the pace straight away. And Islam has shown in the past cardio issues as well. So I don't know. I keep going back and forth on who wins. I'm kind of still 50-50.
You had a struggle to get to the top of your championship reign. It took some time. There were some challenges. I'm sure you want to get there again. How is this road back to the top going to be different in terms of the spot you're in now?
I feel like I'm in a good spot. If we go out there now, like I said, Saturday night, take out Carlos. I'd love to fight again, hopefully, to come back to the UK in March, April. I'd love to fight in that card and then fight for the belt in the summer. That's where I feel like at the moment there's a little title, like a little tournament thing going on with the welterweights. There's no clear-cut contender for the title. So I think after the next few weeks, we know where everything lies.
Leon, way back here. You mentioned on Embedded that you were back to 3-round fights, and I'm just curious, was this camp a little bit refreshing because you didn't have to worry about the time? It was more so, explosiveness and fast pace and stuff like that.
Nah, because you still prepare just as hard for a 3-round fight as you would a 5-round fight. It's more the technical side of it and how you would approach it going into the fight. But with a 3-round fight, you ain't got long to settle in. You have to get to work straight away. So, just more the different tactics and how to go about it.
100%. Are you excited to have the opportunity to do it in 3 rounds?
Yeah,
like more of a sprint?
Yeah, 100%. I've fought 3 rounds now for I think someone said my last 3 rounds was Gunnar Nelson. It was probably 6 years ago. So I'm excited now to go out there and be able to perform 3 rounds and just sprint it, especially with a striker. It's gonna be a good fight,
And as far as being here in New York, Madison Square Garden, first time for you, what was that reaction like when you heard about this opportunity, and how exciting is it to cross MSG off the list?
Yeah, I was excited. This is what every kid that competes in combat sport or sports in general has dreamt of, to get an opportunity to fight in MSG, one of the iconic arena. Ali Fraser was there. Just one of these things that when you're old and sitting back, this is what you think about and talk about. So it's a great opportunity, and it's a great place for me to continue my legacy,
And last question from me. We haven't seen you since your brother's big headshot knockout, the head kick. It was the date was the big thing there. What was that like, that moment, being in the corner and watching him do it on the same exact day?
It meant a lot. It meant a lot to me. I know obviously his struggles and how to get opportunity to achieve one of his dreams. It was refreshing to see, especially like 3 years on, a day to when I did it to Kamaru. It was airing, and yeah, I was happy for him for sure.
Thank you, man.
Leon, right hand. When I think about you, I think about when you first joined the UFC, you had a couple losses, and then you went on this most incredible stretch where you won 12 fights in a row, won the title, and it was tremendous. Do you have to mentally go back to those days when you had a couple losses and remind yourself I've been here before and I can go on another incredible?
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. I feel like that's just the mentality you need, right? Sometimes you get comfortable in your spot. I think that mentality that gets you to the title can also get back to the title. So yeah, definitely.
Obviously, we haven't had too many guys up here really talking trash. Carlos might be the only one who really has done it. And one thing he's saying is he wants to be the first person to knock you out. Does that make it a little more personal?
Not really, cause I'm sure they'll knock me out. It's a fight. That's the whole point of the fight, for you to try and knock me out. I'm sure I'll knock you out. Not really. Like I said, let's see. I don't think he's fought nobody. Skill for skill, the levels are different, so we'll see.
And then you said that you're excited facing a striker because it lets you flow a little bit, make it a more exciting fight. But when we analyzed the fight, we saw him lose to Ian by Ian really wrestling him. You're an even better wrestler than Ian.
And Ian was outstriking him as well. There's a lot of holes in his game that I see in Ian fight, in other fights previous to that. I've seen fights before in other organisations where he gives up mid-fight. So I've seen it, He's got a little hype going into it, coming off a good finish over Jeff Neal. So the energy is all good. I've been there before, and we'll see Saturday night.
But particularly, he kind of struggled with the wrestling, Ian. And I mean, you're an even better wrestler than Ian.
Yeah.
I mean, part of
way
you
better than Ian. Yeah, 100%. So
I'll probably just say, hey, go the easier way and just make a big wrestling heavy game plan.
I couldn't do that, but I feel like for me to get back to where I want to get to, I don't feel like me going to just line on him or get me back to where I want to get to faster, So let's see. It's going to be a mixed martial arts fight, obviously. And I'll test his skills everywhere the fight goes,
Good luck to you.
Leon here. A bit off topic. I don't know if you've seen but this fight's in the works. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. As a Brit, how do you evaluate?
I've just seen that. Someone just told me about that. That's mad. Fair play to Jake Paul, first of all, for taking it. But if Asia doesn't knock him out in 1-2 rounds, then I feel like the fight must be fixed or something. Because I'm going to Anthony Joshua, obviously, for the KO. So yeah, when is it?
It's going to be next month they're working towards.
Oh yeah, sick. Yeah, I'm going AJ for the win.
Cheers.
Just one over here. Greetings from Ecuador, Leon. So after you lost with Sean Brady, everybody in the welter division wanted to fight you. Our guy Michael Morales talked about in social media wanting to fight you.
Yeah.
This fight goes to you. Somebody talk to you, and
Oh no.
about fighting him, or
Who?
it never
Fight-
happened.
Fighting who?
Michael Morales.
Oh no. That
It was never close.
the UFC. That was never even mentioned.
Okay.
To even be close.
Nobody ever talk about it.
No, it was always either I was asked Ian, then either Ian or Prates. Ian turned it down for Prates, the next guy. So that was basically the conversations.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.